Hey, I was not gonna come and do this video, but I came and got dressed up out my bed. Today was my off day. Today is Monday, the 28th. My daughter turned 27 today. Shout out to her, my second born. And I was having a respite day, but I just got finished watching that documentary, Sweet Bobby, about catfishing. And I was like, hold on. I gotta tell the people some tips and tricks and things of that nature and my own experiences and a story time about online dating and relating and deception and all the manipulation situations and things of that nature, because I am a 17-year content creator, and I got some knowledge and I got some things underneath my belt. Okay, you ready? Let me get my notes. I took notes, y'all. So if you got an attention span that is really, really teeny tiny, this ain't for you. This probably for my Gen Xers and those youngsters, my nephews and nieces out there. Hey, and the other people that wants the knowledge, the sage wisdom from the love goddess Yvette Dream Johnson, MissLandThinkDream.com. Yeah. This is for you. Okay, hold on. First and foremost, my disclaimer is this is only virtual girlfriend wifey advice, and please seek counsel of a higher form or, from your friends, your tribe, and whomever that you confide in before dating and relating. Okay. I am just an intimacy coach, a mamapreneur, former wife and all that good stuff. So just letting you know, lead with your heart. Yeah, you can do that, but have your mind and some good sense along with it. Okay. First and foremost. And this is my story, my tips. I'm just putting that little disclaimer out here. Okay. My stories and my tips. Don't be all saying Dream said to do this and and Yvette said it. Don't do it. Okay. This is just let's have a little chitty chat, a little conversation. And this is a story time. Gather around. It's a story time. Okay. We putting that out here first and foremost. Don't be foolish. Okay. All right. Here we go. Also, I never have been deceptive, nor have I catfished anyone. My only dealings with deception is that I role play. Yes, I do. I do that as I'm cosplay and things of that nature with consensual adults. That. And also my other little share and my own little, owning my truth. Yes, when I was a teen, I wasn't even a teen. I don't even know how old I was. I had a crush on a celebrity and I was writing him a fan letter, and I used my cousin's photo and I asked her to mail it, and it was a photo of her in there. And she called me out on it. Of course she did. And she shamed the shit out of me, and I never tried to catfish anyone or deceive anyone, but it was just a fan club. I just want to, I up my age a little bit and who I was. Yeah. Don't do that. I learned my lesson one strong, good time, and I never did that. And also, have I ever not showed up to someone who I was talking to on the phone when I was younger? One time, and I got my karma because it was the last time I got by my mama for trying to skip school with a boy. Okay, so and the boy was not who he said and presented himself, and I don't even think he was swinging for the team for the ladies. I don't think he was hetero. You know what I'm saying? So it was good anyway. But that was the last time that your girl here caught them hands from Sister Johnson. Yeah, skipping school with a boy who wasn't even rooting for the hetero. Anyway, and that was way back then. Okay, but I'm standing in my truth, and you should too. Okay, let's get on with it. Get a background check. Go through a federal place to get a background check, the local where they live, and then get a whole nother background check. That's first and foremost. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I cringe. When I say I cringe about online dating, I do. And yes, I work on these here internets, okay? But I've seen the dark side of the internet. And I don't know why I had to darken and deepen my voice, the dark side of the internet, okay? I've seen the dark side. And what I can say is having a background check on someone that you meet on these here apps is going to help you. It's going to help you a little bit, but not a lot. I'm going to tell you why. Getting a background check from their local, wherever they are giving you, where they say, okay, given that they gave you the real name, right? Not an assumed name that they don't want to tell you, whatever, for whatever reason. First of all, that's a flag anyway. If he's not or she's not willing to give you a real name, you ain't got to tell them you run a background check. You don't have to do that. The local where they live, and also run one, nationally under their date of birth. Do what you got to do. Find out how to do. I'm not going to give you that. You got to pay me. That's where my consultation fee comes in, that grown man, sir. Yeah, pay me to show y'all what y'all need to do to get a background check done. But I'm going to tell you why. It's going to help you a little bit, but it's not going to help you all the way. Because you got to take some common sense. Because in that background check, it's just going to tell you if they have been prosecuted, charged, convicted, served any time, okay, for anything criminal. It's not going to tell you if they are psychologically damaged and ruined, and if they have they've done crimes that they ain't even got caught with. The background check ain't going to tell you that they psycho. Ain't going to tell you what they FICO is, and they FICO can still be made up, because that's just the power of the internet. People can become what they want, look how they want to you, present themselves. They can mask all day, every day. That's why I cringe with online dating, because of the dark side that's out there. But we can always, anyway, hold on. And that background check ain't gonna tell you how many baby moms they got. It might tell you some kids or some similar names and things of that nature. What if he didn't sign a birth certificate? You know, what if she just let her mama raise her child? I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna tell them they got baby mama drama. Okay? It ain't gonna tell you that they're a narcissist. Okay? Okay? It ain't gonna tell you that they a hoarder. It ain't gonna tell you that they got roaches wall to wall. Okay? It ain't gonna tell you that they living somewhere or they living on the street. It's not gonna tell you that. I don't think so. They'll have an address, but they ain't gonna tell you that they are a homosexual. With AI, people can make all types of fake accounts, okay? Make them look skinny, make them look this way and that way. And AI can do some wonderful things, hunty. Okay, even alter voices. Y'all know that too. So they can have assumed names, different identities, different profiles and stuff, and they can build on those fake profiles. So be careful. Use your mind. I know someone who got out of money, and they were working in law enforcement at the time, sending money to a woman who had a husband, all because she had a body like Kim Kardashian. Don't get got. Photoshop. If they got the premium version of these AIs and things like that, they can do whatever they want to and present themselves. However, just don't get. And don't you know their family could be in on the deception, honey, and the catfishing? Their family, he could be part of a family full of crazies. So yes, you may go and agree to meet him or whatever, him, ma'am, sir, or her, okay? And their family might be in on it. And they just like, you know what, he'll find out eventually. Yep, there are whole families out here in this good old world that will go along with the lie, okay? Oh yeah, that happened to me before. The family was in on his bullshit. I packed up my clothes and he had a whole woman he was living with, and I moved, and I didn't nobody told me. And being that I have a heavy presence on the internet, my children, I have taught them how to be savvy and use and lead their minds when they're making friendships. Lead with their minds with some good sense when they're forming friendships virtually. Ain't nothing wrong with making friends online at all. But you don't know people until you have conversations and you have in-person situations, and that will include not just good vibes and everything all, you know what I mean? No, you got to have conflict with people so you know how they act, how they react, and may shut down or may act violent or get very volatile towards you. So in-person is better. Don't let it prolong. I mean, if it's been years and beyond 30 days and you have not met this person, okay, be prepared, because they ain't who they are in reality. You've been talking to them. Ain't nothing wrong with having a pen pal, by the way. Ain't nothing wrong with having a pen pal. That's what you want. Or you want somebody that you know to be sexting to in the middle of the night or whatever, and you don't have any intentions of meeting them or whatever. It's cool. But people present themselves. They make an illusion. They do that for reasons we don't know. We don't know always. It's not just one reason. It's a whole bunch of them, okay? Now listen, I could go on and on and on about different scenarios I've heard of people confided in me from people they're meeting off of these dating apps, and then they got held up and, you know, their belongings got. And I've heard of just different scenarios of people just presenting and they have other things going on. Their marital status is not what it is, what they're telling you. I mean, for days in, we could sit around a campfire and have a good old story. So lead with your heart, take your intuition and things of that nature, but have common sense. And you can meet the love of your life via these web, these internet apps and things, but have some good sense, have fun, but, you know, don't get got, baby. Just don't get got. We're living in 2024, going in 2025, and technology ain't doing nothing but getting stronger, okay? And you ain't gonna be outsmarted by that ish either. Tell that person to meet you within 30 days. Don't be living online and FaceTiming all night long with them.